What exactly is question mark Mob? First we must look at normal Mob and what's so special about him. Mob is a very special kid that doesn't like to show his emotions at all due to the incident that happened when Ritsu and Shigeo Kageyama were kids.
It hurts, brother.
Mob lost control of his powers and ended up hurting Ritsu. Because of this, Mob shunned his powers and refuses to use them frequently, in turn creating the subconscious manifestation of Mob's boundless psychic power, which Mob represses in order to make him seem normal. It's important to note that Shigeo Kageyama and Mob aren't necessarily the same people, Shigeo Kageyama being the person that Mob represses, which we all know as question mark Mob. I see people say that Mob has multiple personality disorders, and I think that's pretty spot on. As we see here, it has to do with childhood trauma, which Mob has a lot of experience in. Dissociative identity disorder is a mental process which produces a lack of connection in a person's thoughts, memories, feelings, actions, or sense of identity. And we do see that time and time again, especially in season 3, it highlights that a lot. We see this with something as simple as his name, Mob in Shigeo Kageyama. Shigeo Kageyama using the nickname Mob to truly mask the person that he really is. Or should I say he masked the uncertainty of who he is. One of the most things people are afraid of is the unknown, but it's when you discover and conquer that fear is when you can truly overcome it. We see this prevalent whenever we were all little kids overcoming the fear of darkness, but in Shigeo Kageyama's case, he never conquered the fear of the dark. So instead of Mob trying to figure out why he had this problem and how he could fix it, he just did his best to avoid it. Mistakes do happen and you need to make mistakes to improve as a person. You can imagine though that Mob holds himself to a different standard than all of us. A simple mistake to him could destroy the whole city or even the whole world. So you could see how Mob's best action was just to avoid it, which really highlights the beauty of season 3. It forces Mob to face his problems head on and to stop putting up this image of Mob and actually show off who he really is, Shigeo Kageyama. Even Shigeo Kageyama knows that Mob isn't truly the real him. He's a fake. Shigeo Kageyama is Mob's conscious, so you could say he's talking to himself when he says this line right here.
僕は影山茂雄。ああ、モブか。偽物の僕。偽物はそっちだ。
In the Keiji Mogami arc, we saw question mark Mob's true form. When fighting Mogami, Mob's vessel broke, showing us Mob's true power, Shigeo Kageyama.
Once your vessel has been completely shattered, that is what remains.
Being depicted as some scribbly black lines with some ominous aura. We also see how Mob depicts question mark by his white eyes. Mob's question mark forms the embodiment of his power and past self that he sealed away. The ending of season 3 showed that Mob was ready to accept question mark as a part of himself despite feeling fear of rejection from Tsubomi. Question mark eventually became one with Mob, signifying Mob's acceptance of his psychic powers and more importantly his willingness to love himself. So hopefully that cleared things up for you guys, and comment what you think question mark form Mob is. And watch this video if you want to see one of my most beloved videos about Ritsu.